Hey everybody, welcome to TechKnow Tuesdays. Hey, have we published TechKnow Tuesdays from last week yet? Shh, oh my. Welcome to the missing edition of TechKnow Tuesdays.
The hidden episode.
Yeah, it's the hidden episode. We're going to pass over the hidden episode. So this is episode 13, I think, season 2. I'm Phil.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Kendrick.
And we talk about FTC stuff and other cool technology. So we always start with Kendrick with his information.
Right. So one little thing, I saw that there was a program generator released, which from what I can tell takes simple commands like set servo here, and then that converts it into actual code that you can download to the robots.
But this is for autonomous, right?
I think it's for autonomous and teleop.
I'm going to chastise Kendrick for not knowing more about this because I have questions like, does it use the linear op mode or the regular op mode?
I only saw this earlier today, so
Okay.
don't know that much about it.
So we'll check it out.
We'll check it out. Come back to it next week.
I will
maybe.
admit, I mean, autonomous, I kind of predicted this right from the beginning of the season, and the autonomous, it's tricky for most people, mainly because, it's not just the Android stuff, it's because the whole programming style is different, Initially, there was going to only be the op mode, which was going to require a state machine kind of thing, and then they threw in the linear op mode, which, in my opinion, really kind of complicated it to a certain extent because it let people think, we don't have to think about when things happen, we just program it all in a row. And in the end, that only works for so much of autonomous. There's other things that you really need to be happening continuously that then get in the way. Now you've got this whole linear thing happening. It's like, what do I do to get a looping thing in there,
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably should have just kept it the state machine way. Then you could learn about state machines. So, I mean, it's always a bonus.
And then this person who did the auto thing could have just done a tool for generating autonomouses that use the straight op mode and would all be happy. Happy.
All right.
The reason I'm sort of like funny about the linear op mode is it assumes that you know when things are happening and what's happening in the background, but each type of different sensor and actuator on the system is a little different, and so in my mind you never really know what's happening in the background.
Sometimes magic is just happening.
Magic is just happening. That's right.
Were there any other informations?
No drama this season.
I hear somewhere that we should upgrade to a new beta, right?
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
I heard it. I heard somewhere that we should upgrade to a new beta. A little bird told me.
A little bird. Did you hear that bird?
Yeah, it was you.
Darn it. Yeah, last week they released another beta, and it's funny. There was some discussion as to whether this should be called a beta or a release candidate, because it's really saying, hey, we're going to release this if no one finds something egregious with it. So it's really not a beta. It's kind of like it'll go out as is probably if it's okay. And it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. I mean, not to say that there might not be some little new idiosyncrasies it introduces, but some of the really important things in there are an attempt to make the USB communications more robust. You can actually, when this is in, you can unplug the USB. It'll give you all these warnings. You can plug it back in again. They'll all disappear and keep on running.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and if you lose communications with a piece of hardware, it doesn't crash the program, but it just ignores what you tell it to do.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, so that if you don't have if a motor goes out on your arm, but your other motors are still running, if you lose communications with your arm controller, the rest of the robot will keep on running.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Instead of shutting the whole robot down and having to do the whole shutdown restart sequence.
Yeah, assuming you can even.
Yeah.
Assuming you can get access to your robot, which if it's running in a match, you probably can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. There's some other stuff in there. Like I said, a lot more things to make it more robust. Handling of the joysticks, handling of some of the simpler sensors, the NXT sensor and stuff like that. The math is better in there. And monitoring, if you haven't noticed already, I can't remember whether it came out in this release or the previous one, but the battery 12-volt battery monitoring display on the driver station is almost real time now. So you can watch it, so you can load the motors and you can see it, go up and down the voltage and stuff. So that's, very useful for debugging problems in your robot.
That's really cool.
So but I would say, make a full archive of what you have, copy out the whole folder, download the new stuff. I actually posted on the tech forum sort of a detailed sequence of operations of how to go from, your current code, assuming you're using Android Studios, to the new one, how to back up your old stuff, how to bring in the new stuff, how to deploy to the phones, all that sort of stuff in sort of detailed steps. So find that post and and try it. Don't do it the day before competition. You know, if you've got a week to your next competition, load in the new stuff, make sure it works as is, then add your code in, make sure that works, and get a little bit of, robot time with it.
When's that coming out? Do you know? Or is it already out?
The beta's already out.
Wow.
So, and that's one of the first steps. You go to the regular SDK on GitHub, and there's 2 branches, and you select the beta branch, and then you can just download it and do it.
Well, we might have to do that today at practice.
Yeah. Like I said, been out for a week, and I haven't seen anything bad,
Anything terrible?
Well, I haven't
Don't
seen
worry,
anything
we'll
actually
find it.
bad pop up.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Yeah.
We got this. We have a history of finding the problems with new
stuff,
software and hardware packages.
Yeah, we do.
So Kevin,
yes,
you have a topic.
I actually do.
Woo-hoo!
So yesterday I was just scrolling through Facebook and the internet in general, and I saw
just scrolling through the internet,
just scrolling through it,
just checking out everything on the internet.
Yeah, and I saw this one post where the University College London. Yeah, I'm wearing green today. It was a rather genius move. I always forget to, not wear green on Tuesdays. Either way, the University College London actually ran a test the other day. They were trying to break the world record for data transfer. They broke it. They were able to transfer up to 1.125 terabytes a second.
1.25
yeah.
gigabytes.
1.1 terabyte.
Yeah, 1 1/8. And
nice.
Wow.
It's
how do they do that?
It's really apparently a weird optical thing that they're going off of optics. I haven't seen. They don't show much about it.
I wonder how far they sent it.
Yeah, I know, probably like 5 feet.
Across the room.
Yeah, probably. But
no, they had 2 PCs like back to back.
A wee little wire, yeah. But
doesn't it make you wonder? I mean, how you even get that much information into the device to send it at that rate?
Well, yeah, they were saying that you could download the entire TV series Game of Thrones in HD in less than a second. Which
that's what they did.
I mean, that's what they did. Yeah, but.
So
like,
this University of London, is it in London or is it in the US somewhere?
It's probably in London, but because I gotta say personally, I think it's a stupid name. University College London. It sounds like there should be. It seems like there should be an of or the in there somewhere.
Like FedEx Express.
Yeah. FedEx Express.
Federal Express.
PIN number.
Yeah. Yeah.
ATM machine.
Yeah, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I mean, I didn't see any pictures of the actual hardware they used, so. But
probably be really small.
Yeah, probably.
Or really big, one or the other.
It's probably like a cable yay big.
Yeah. Wow. You'd have to put all that stuff in RAM. Or maybe they just sent ones and zeros and didn't actually send real data. That's probably what they did. That way they wouldn't have to actually store the data to send it. They just
generated it.
Fastest clock oscillator in the world, sending data across the room.
There we go.
Hey, so what about the black hole, the thing? What about proving Einstein's,
I saw about that. I didn't read it a whole bunch, but I did see about that. I'm completely
in the dark
about
on this one.
Oh, man. See, what I want to know is, and I've done a little bit of reading, but not too much. I mean, not obviously. So Einstein, oh look, the air conditioning stopped. Einstein predicted gravity waves and so apparently somewhere in a galaxy far, far away, these 2 black holes have been spinning and consuming each other and generating gravity waves that were detected here on Earth in 2 different locations simultaneously or otherwise. But it's funny because there's all these pictures going around of these swirling galaxies. I'm thinking okay, how do they know there's these 2 black holes over there? It's like, I mean, have they seen something or are they just assuming that's what's happening? Yeah. And here's my thought. Okay, so apparently this phenomenon, these gravity waves, made a little chirp. It's like a really short burst of oscillation, and they frequency shifted it up or down to where we could hear it. And the whole thing just takes less than a second. I'm thinking, wow, but that's less than a second for us. But in those galaxies with that intense gravitational field, is time dilation is it taking eons there? Is it taking eons there? But because the gravity is so dense, it's it's happening. It's being sped up or time whatever. Time is dilated. Yeah, it's compressed, and so what's happening in milliseconds for us is happening, in many years. Or it's kind of like Intergalactic, isn't that the movie where that happens?
I think so.
Interstellar, one of those two.
Interstellar.
Interstellar, yeah. I'm digging it.
Yeah. I've got small topic, very
Okay.
small topic.
Okay.
Little bit of research. Didn't dig too deep into it because I think it's really silly. Microsoft
Oh, yeah.
filed a patent, or successfully got a patent, for a modular PC.
Aren't they all
Seriously?
modular to start with?
Seriously? A modular PC?
So, okay, what it is you've got these these boxes, these little boxes that you can stack on top of each other, and it's just a modular PC. So you may have like a RAM box that gives you an extra 16 gigs of RAM, and then on top of that you stack a video graphics processor.
Wow, and they got a patent for
And
that?
you just keep doing that. So they got a patent on that, but the thing that makes theirs unique compared to other modular PCs, which I didn't even know existed until this,
Right.
they have it with a display. So they have this display that acts as like the base plate. So
Right.
you have this display that has these brackets that comes out, and then you've got your monitor there, and then on top of that you can stack all of the PC things. So it's like a modular
This is
all-in-one type
Microsoft.
of thing. Microsoft.
I guess I was going to say Microsoft is not in the business of making computer hardware, but of course they are. So, someone's phone just went bing.
That one was
that
mine.
yours?
That was
Me,
mine.
Mine's over here.
That was actually mine, but I had to use mine for a topic, so I wasn't just sitting there and being like, "Oh, look, so I'm getting a phone call."
So I thought you were going to say that each of the modules made up a small slice of the screen, so the more modules put on, the bigger screen you got.
Oh, that'd be cool though.
That would be.
Modular screen, and I haven't seen that done yet.
Well, they do it on all the big display, the big wall screens and stuff. They're all modular, but it'd be kind of cool having a little one. I still want the rollout screen. I'm sorry, I still want to be able to take it out of my pocket and go. "Zoop," like
I
in,
still
you know.
I still want one of those one of the LG like ultra wide
Oh,
curved
the curved
monitors.
ones, the ones that like
It's
wrap
like
around
you
your
can,
head.
so nice.
So only you can view it in all accuracy.
Yeah, but I mean that's all you need if it's a computer monitor.
Yeah,
It's not one of the TVs, one of the computer monitors.
They
like-
have the curved computer monitors
yeah,
now?
like they
Well,
have
I mean,
like
it's
a
basically a TV.
it's like a
but, you know, for
34
a
inch, 21:9 aspect
It's
ratio
really-
computer
yeah.
monitor.
So what you do is stack two of those, and then you get the full,
Oh, yeah.
almost 3D effect.
Oh, and then go around this way.
Yeah.
So you can have the full immersive simulator.
Exactly.
I saw a
Where are you
video.
gonna build that, by the
I
way?
saw a video with a setup of that where they had 3 of those all next to each other.
Right.
Looked really cool,
Insane, yeah.
and that gets you pretty far around in
No,
your
I mean, peripheral
peripheral.
vision, you don't need that much, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I only have one other topic. I'm taking the
Only one small topic.
small topic.
Just a small topic.
Small topic. But it's anyway.
Just like that small topic.
Yeah, so
But it's going to require a rocket.
it's
I
going to
hear.
require yes, indeed, it's going to require a rocket.
Oh, that
yeah. So I was
topic.
telling you all about last time about the whole moon mail thing, and I decided, dang it, I'm going to do this. So I've started a Kickstarter. Just started it yesterday. Turned it on, where I'm going to create a gallery of images, digital media of any kind, package it up, and do a moon mail to the moon. And so I'm going to make it available for anyone and everyone who wants to send just either a small piece or a large piece of information to the moon to join in. For
we
just
get it?
$1.
Can we get a free slot for a TechKnow Tuesday episode?
Maybe. Not.
This one in particular.
Yes, I think we should do TechKnow Tuesdays. Yes. So how big is the TechKnow Tuesday file?
I don't know. I
How
mean,
big-
usually it's
how
pretty big, but I can encode it
Okay.
fairly
How
small.
big's pretty big?
Like 100 megs.
100 megs. $25.
But we
do it.
can get it way down below that.
That's right. We can, we can do it at YouTube quality because no one else going to the moon is going to need any more better quality than YouTube. But yeah, so think of something you'd really like to preserve and send to the moon, and have for lunatics in the future to open up and check out. Let's check out this crazy video or whatever they sent to the moon. We're going to do it. So, excuse me. Search for One Small Step for Meme. That's what you search for. And you'll come up with the Kickstarter, and it's going for about it's a long one because there's no rush because the mission won't be until later 2017. But I lost my train of thought now. Oh no!
So tell your friends.
Tell your friends. That's right. That's right. The closing date for it is chosen to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the first human orbiting the Earth.
Yeah.
So. Good old Yuri. So it's April 10th or something like that, 7 in the morning, the
I like
exact time.
I like the cover photo you chose for that. It's really good.
Check out the cover photo. We need to turn that into a little animated movie. We need to take one of the guy running across the moon and
Right.
put
Yep.
that face on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, One Small Step for Meme. Check it out.
All right.
Anything else?
Is that all we got?
We like Kickstarters.
Kickstarters are so much fun, you know.
Hey Phil, are we going to talk about it next week too? And the week
Hopefully.
after?
Whose
And the week
Kickstarter
after.
are we
That's
going
right.
to talk about next week?
Aiken, or you
I
need
gotta
a
get
Kickstarter?
I gotta get on a Kickstarter so I
Yeah.
can talk about it.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Oh, great. And yours is a long one, so we're going to be
Can we do a
Yeah, we're
kick-
going to be here forever talking about my one.
let's do a Kickstarter for season 3 of TechKnow Tuesdays.
Oh, well, maybe we can fund some new equipment.
Oh, that'd be nice.
There you go.
Soft
A
boxes.
TechKnow
Soft
Tuesday.
boxes everywhere.
What boxes?
A camera that can record past 20 minutes or 15 minutes.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
Ah, you mean more than 20 minutes? Okay, not the past 20 minutes. I'm thinking, is this like a time traveling
Oh.
camera that can record the past 20 minutes? Wait, let's take that. No, that's another movie.
It's like, wait, I want to record that movie that I had 20 minutes ago.
That's right. Yeah.
It's just a loop record.
Okay.
We
Oh,
already
we
have this.
forgot to mention the new high record for FTC.
Oh.
530,
537?
something like that. Yeah,
There's a 7 in
Masquerade
there.
and another team. Those
Yeah.
guys
Oh,
really had
Masquerade,
yeah,
yeah.
those guys really had it together. I mean, they obviously sat down at the beginning of the season, figured out what they wanted to do, and said, forget what everyone else wants to do. We are going to stay low and score on that top bucket. They're
Yeah.
doing really well. I mean, the one that they get these scores, I think they got, was it 17 blocks in the top bucket?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
That's a
how-
lot of
they got to be
blocks.
like
Can you
stuffing
even,
it full.
I was going to say, I don't remember you fitting that many.
You,
in there.
they have got it down so they can stack those things in there, square, lay them up. You can get 12 in there.
You know, it'd be interesting to see is a robot that's
Man.
able to stack like the bottom couple of blocks like at a 45-degree angle in the bucket,
the
so
top
then you
ones
can stack on
it
top.
high. Oh man, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Stack it as high as we can. Yeah, yeah. But they were partnered with a robot that could hang, so that they did, and they scored. They scored an autonomous. Their other team missed the climbers, but you put all those things together, lots of high scores and some low scores. It's pretty good.
That's a
pretty
really
impressive.
high score.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Alrighty, that's it. We're nearly time. We're still flashing. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from them.
Oh, man.
Bye.
See ya.